Hey, hey. All right. Today we're going to be talking about energy. Who doesn't need more energy, right? So, have you ever wondered, like, when you get up in the morning and are you already thinking about how are you going to get energy to last through your day? And not only that, are you wondering what you're going to do because you already know that you're going to reach a midday slump? And maybe you're already planning for that first thing in the morning. You're planning for a run to Dunkin' Donuts, or maybe you've already packed an energy drink in your lunchbox for work to help avoid that. Well, today I'm going to share with you how to avoid that completely. And not only that, but how to get to the root cause of what's causing your energy to drop and have sustained energy. And the great thing is that you don't have to drink sugary laden products. And even the products that I'm going to discuss with you today are all natural, and they're actually good for you. Seriously, you can have energy and still take care of your body in a natural way. So, I'm Laura Hurd. And if if you're just joining us for the first time, I am a homeschool mom. I homeschool my 6-year-old son. He has autism, and I do have an older son that is in the 7th grade, and he's at the public school. And I'm married, and we live in East Tennessee. So you're welcome for the accent. I don't realize that I have an accent until I go back and watch videos and to edit, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, there you go. I do have a Southern accent, and I can't do anything about it. But you know what? I like my accent. I think it's a unique quality that most Southerners have. So let's jump right into the products. So, for me, before I started using natural supplements to help with sustained energy, I would literally go to bed at night thinking about how I was going to feel the next day and just hoping and praying that it was going to be a good day and I was going to be able to get all the things done that I needed to get done for the next day. So that was always a struggle. And then once the day came, of course, I was struggling. I was on the struggle bus, and it never failed. I would get to it was any time between 12 and 2, 12 and 3, really. I would have that midday slump, and it's just never fun because you feel like you're using any energy that you have just to keep your eyes open and to do the things that you need to do. So, I have been on a 2-year natural health journey, and I do have an autoimmune disease. So I was looking for solutions naturally to help with that, to help relieve some of the pain that I was experiencing with that. And so that led me to a company called Plexus. And I had watched my friend. She suffered from some issues similar to what I was experiencing, and I watched her transform. And she would share with her friends what was helping her. And at that point in time, I had already tried everything under the sun. You name it, I have probably tried it. And I did have some help with some of the things. I would try different combinations of things, but I was still suffering. So I decided, I'm like, I'm already trying everything else, so why not give this a shot? And when you have an autoimmune disease, most of them, you have an added burden that comes along with that general feeling of tiredness and that midday slump. It's just kind of like times 10, times that by whatever. So I was experiencing on a little bit higher level. So I started with the Triplex, which the Triplex is the Plexus Slim, which is the pink drink. You drink that in the morning. And the BioCleanse. The BioCleanse is a gentle cleanse. And it's, if you're doing a harsh cleanse, those just aren't good for you. You can research those and you will find the answers for that. But this is a gentle, natural cleanse. It's a daily thing that you take, and it actually is supporting systems in your body as it is detoxing. So I take that. Those can be taken anywhere middle of the day to some people take them all at night. And the next and last product, 3 products, that's it. A simple, very simple regimen. And I'm not spending all this money and literally flushing my money down the drain. I might as well be. I still have supplements in my cabinet that when I was looking for natural solutions, I had tried everything. I have even tried to duplicate different things, and it's just not doable. So the third thing is the we already said BioCleanse ProBio 5, and that is Plexus's probiotic. And the difference in this is it does have an antifungal. So what the antifungal does is it breaks through the stomach acid and gets through to the candida. And most Americans, if you Google it, I've done all the research, and it's just so wild to me that I've done so many hours of research and spent so much time on all of this. And it's like Plexus has done that, and it's just in a simple 3-step program. And they also have other things as well. But this one is the core system that I recommend for everyone, because Plexus literally is for everybody, because everybody needs these supports. So the ProBio 5 with the antifungal helps that yeast and candida overgrowth in your stomach, which is also linked to many health issues. So that yeast has a very hard shell that a general probiotic, if it even gets to that part of your stomach, it just doesn't treat. So you're still having issues. And so it's got your probiotic and an antifungal. So those 3 products work. It's like a miracle when they work together. And the great thing the reason that I can share and confidently share Plexus is not only because I have tried everything and I know that there is a humongous difference, is that everything that they release to the public is science backed. They have medical doctors on their panel when they're creating these products, scientists that are doing the research, doing the lab work, creating these products. So when they put them out, they are confident and they can stand behind their products. It's nothing that is going to be a Band-Aid that's simply going to treat the surface level of an issue and just, how many ever months down the road, and you're going to be back at square one. These products are designed to heal your gut microbiome and balance everything, including your blood sugar with the Slim, the pink drink. So your blood sugar glucose is linked to so many things as well that I didn't even realize until I started researching the Plexus, but it also is connected to your hormones. And so many things that people suffer from on a daily basis are being treated and actually healing people. I was all on board for that. I didn't want to waste any more money on things that just weren't working, or maybe did work for a short period of time, but it's just a throwaway type of products. But Plexus is genuine, and they have it's just a wonderful company. The longer I'm with the company, the more I realize what these people have been saying about the company that have been with Plexus for 5 or 6 years. It's like, yeah, I get it now. I get it. So yeah, so with the Triplex, the first thing I noticed was I had better sleep. That was the very first result that I had and benefit that came from taking the Triplex. So after that, I started finding relief, and then I did start seeing other health benefits. So more energy being one of them. So, and it is, I would have to come home and take a nap or take a nap at some point during the day. And just that feeling of being worn down all the time. And brain fog, let's not forget about that. I did suffer from brain fog, and I did not even know what brain fog was until the day I was literally sitting at my kitchen table. I will never forget this. And I was, I mean, I know exactly where I was sitting, and it hit me, and I realized I had no more brain fog. And I thought, when I had that lift, I was able to define it. And I was like, oh, that's what brain fog was. Because I would hear that term, and I'm like, well, I don't know what that really is. What does that feel like? But yeah, so I realized quickly, I'm like, okay, I don't have that anymore. And so many other things. And that's the thing that I tell everybody, that I feel like everyone starts Plexus for, one core reason. What's your reason? Why do you want to start Plexus? Why did you start Plexus? For my reason, I wanted relief. I was trying to find natural benefits for my autoimmune disease, and I got everything else that Plexus had to offer. I even experienced weight loss. The Plexus Slim was originally created and it was designed, and like I said, this panel that they have of doctors and scientists, they were trying to create a product for people with diabetes to help with the blood glucose metabolism. So when they did the clinical trials on the Slim, all these people were having so many benefits from it, outside of, not only was it balancing their blood sugar, but they were experiencing weight loss and some other things with just the Slim alone. And then they thought, okay, and then that's when they decided, what company do we want to be? What is our mission and our vision for this company? And, and it's like took off from there. It's taken off. They release new products that are just amazing. They're actually getting ready to release another new product this week that we're really excited about. Not sure what that's going to be. They've given us some hints on their Instagram and Facebook accounts, so that's going to be super exciting, as it always is, and it's always an excellent product that most people can benefit from. So going back to the Triplex and the energy, we're not a Band-Aid company, and that's something that, whatever you start Plexus for, you can have confidence that you're going to experience so much more, because it's treating that root imbalance in the gut imbalance, because your gut is connected to, it's like a spider web. Your gut is connected to many systems in your body. And if one system is off balance, the other system is going to have to work harder, which it's just like a ripple effect. It's like a snowball effect. So if that one system's off balance and your body's somewhere else trying to make up for it, it's just going to keep going. And so what Plexus does is it brings it back, and it slows it down, and it balances it out and brings it back to that core. And so, just right off the top of my head, 80% of your serotonin is in your gut. Your gut has a vagus nerve. It's called a vagus nerve, VEGAS. You can Google that. It's connected to your brain. And so when your gut is unhealthy, if your gut's connected to your brain and 80% of your serotonin is in your gut, you can just put two and two together and, imagine what that's going to do for your brain health. Your 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. The more and more research that they do, since I do have a child with autism, I try to keep up with the new research that they come out with. And I just shared something yesterday on my personal Facebook page. They had done research, and it just really confirms that, this is connected to our gut, and it is treatable. I'm not trying to, by any means, I don't want to cure my son per se. I know God is in control of all of this. But if I can find a product that's going to give him relief And Plexus does have a chewable probiotic and vitamin in one, and he absolutely loves the X Factor Plus Kids. It tastes like sweet tarts. It really tastes like candy, but there's nothing candy about it. It is completely natural and just good stuff. It's good for his body, and I'm confident when I give them to him. No artificial anything. So yeah, so the Triplex is a great system, and if you're looking for more energy, don't treat the surface cause. You want to get to the core issues, and that's what the Plexus Triplex is all about. There are other great products that can support specific issues that you have. I did start with the Triplex. I am on many other products that Plexus has to offer because it's just it just makes sense to me, and I see and feel the difference. So that's all I wanted to share with you today, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.